Let's warp around Shrewsbury once again together, and it's for the penultimate time this time. So welcome back to Third Rate Content. Today it's the Shuts of Shrewsbury Part 5. We're getting through them now, but you'll be covering 3 more of the Shuts of Shrewsbury, and these ones will all be based around Mardol and the surrounding area. So buckle up and I'll see you out here. Phoenix Place, formerly known as Mason's Passage, and before that as Shackleton Passage. So this shut is known today as Phoenix Place or Phoenix Passage, as you can see on the wall there. Yeah, this old building was formerly part of Birch's hardware store. Been shut for about 5 years now. So you'll notice a lot of Phoenix Passage, in fact most of it, is a dirt track, and that is because it hasn't been adopted by the council. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, I have never been down Phoenix Place or Phoenix Passage in my whole time living in Shrewsbury. Some of the new developments just off Race Hill here at Phoenix Place, overlooking it. The Phoenix Place was at one time very much a place of ill repute in Shrewsbury. There were several buildings here that were, as you can see, a fireplace now, I think. This is the remnants of the housing that was down here. Unfortunately, but just the way it is, these buildings are now gone, these dwellings. Yeah, the remnants of the houses here, there were 19 dwellings, and they were recorded in the 1851 census. This is the way we'll be going next. Yeah, this would at one point have been a very crime-ridden area. Yeah, I had to voice this bit over because someone was playing Elton John and Kiki D very loud, so I didn't want to pick up a copyright infringement, but just making our way up, looking at this fantastic old wood beam. But I was just thinking about what I said last week, my theory about the shuts, where they got their name. A couple of people pointed out in the comments, shuts were from, they could be shut as well, is another theory from where they got their name, at either end, to give you some security. And it sounds like a lot of Shrewsbury was crime-ridden back in the day, so you might well have wanted that security, so you'd have ended up with courtyards such as this, which at night you could shut, and they were locked down. And you'll notice this still has got a gate just leading onto Mardol, and we walked past that wooden gate just at the other end. It was at the Mardol end of Phoenix Place that the Phoenix Bakery was meant to have been, so it was probably one of these buildings. Just approaching the bottom of Mardol, King's Head pub on the right. I think we'll just have a little look in the King's Head at the ancient painting. So here we are inside the King's Head, looking at the mural on the brick chimney. It's a mural of the Last Supper, which is quite unusual, as you don't find this subject, the Last Supper, to be painted on non-secular buildings. And this is an inn. Previously, before it was known as the King's Head, was known as the Last Inn. Interestingly, the King's Head name was adopted from another pub inn that just stood a little bit up Mardol. sometime in the late 1700s it got the name. But this was uncovered when works were going on in the pub in the last 20-30 years. Shut number 2, King's Head Passage. And this is a really old one. Not that they aren't all really old, but I believe this is the oldest shut in Shrewsbury. And just down here was the site of the town ditch, which just went by the town walls back in the sort of medieval days, and it still fills up with water today when the River Severn is in flood, as which we have featured on our flooding videos. So yeah, this shut will bring us out onto Smithfield Road from Mardol. Smithfield Road. Yeah, and we're going to go back up King's Head Passage the way we came. Just head for our final shot of today. So today's final shot of Shrewsbury, interesting little fill in there, is Carnarvon Lane. It's not named after the town in Wales. It's actually named after a person. Yeah, it's actually named after one Ludwig Canarvon. And he lived down here way back in 1460. So he must have been a person of note, and then we're still talking about him today. So good on you, Ludwig Canarvon. Yeah, I don't know what this was, but it's not in use now. So this shut leads from Mardol, more of the Wakeman Trail. Look up the Wakeman Trail, 10 years old now, but clay, and it lovely glazed, they're glazed as well, so it really was nice work by the students of 2012. They'll be well into adulthood now. 2 of them down here. Actually, it's 3 of them. 3 of the Wakeman Trail. 1, 2, 3. This cuts Mardol to Hills Lane. As you can see, Rowley's house, Rowley's mansion, one of the first brick buildings in Shrewsbury. Back in the 1600s, you can see the older part of the structure there, the timber frame part, joined together. So thank you for watching to the end of today's video, Shuts of Shrewsbury, part 5. It's been interesting. I've been down a shut that I've never been down before, so it's all good learning. But thanks for watching to the end, and if I don't see you soon, I'll see you 3 times as soon. Third rate content, signing out.